What's going on, my peoples? Kevin King Supreme in the building, back with another video from Okay Beatz. We are going to be deconstructing a brand new beat that I just made not too long ago. I don't know if this genre exists, honestly, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it New York bound. I also want to let you guys know that I am using the OBSBOT Tiny 2 Lite to create this video. Shout out to OBSBOT for sending me this camera and allowing me to review it for the audience. You could check that out in a separate video that we have. Honestly, it's one of the best pieces of equipment. It's 4K, has zoom in capabilities with hand gestures, which is just ridiculous. I've never had a piece of equipment that could do that. Make an L, and then I'm zooming in like that. You see how it's just zooming in? It's pretty dope. There you go. Alright, the OBSBOT Tiny 2 Lite is around 179 bucks. So it's not gonna break your bank. I'm using it right now. You can see the quality, how bright and shiny my skin looks. Some background details. You can see the calendar all the way behind me. You can see this water bottle right in front of me right here. The details are wonderful. It has a built-in microphone, so you can speak right into it. And that's what I'm using right now, the built-in microphone. It integrates easily with your OBS. That's why that brand is called OBSBOT, because they make it for the OBS software. On top of everything, you can easily integrate it with your Stream Deck. Your Stream Deck is a piece of equipment that you put on your desktop. Just gonna go ahead and find it for you guys so you can just see it real quick. Here we go. It's by Elgato. It's basically a desktop device that you can press buttons on, and each one of those buttons you can program them to open up a different software or a different device and control whatever program it is that you're using on your computer screen, or to bring up any screen that you want, literally. Let it be a browser screen or one of your softwares. The new model also has some dials on it where you can control different levels of different devices as well, or different things like volume. So I'm pretty sure that you can integrate your OBSBOT camera to use the functions with this Elgato device here. It's awesome. Go to elgato.com, check out the Stream Deck, and also go to OBSBOT.com. OBSBOT.com real quick, just to show y'all what they got. Or the flagship is the OBSBOT Tail 2. OBSBOT Tail Air. When you go on their website, you can check out all of them. The one that I'm using is the Tiny 2 Lite. Here it goes right here. It's a 4K PTZ webcam, and it is absolutely amazing, guys. Look at it. It's only 159, down 20 bucks from 179. But anyways, let's get into this beat. I do want you to basically just listen to the beat, and after you listen to the beat, I'm gonna show you element by element, you know, what the beat consists of. I'm gonna go back to the try screen and let's press play. Awesome. So now that you heard the entire beat, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys hear just the patterns. First things first. Let's go into pattern mode over here and open up the channel rack. Go up to this little tab and click all so we can see all of the elements. We're going to go up here to this little box and scroll up to pattern number 1. And every time we want to hear a new pattern or the next pattern, we go ahead and scroll up to the next pattern, which is done right here in this little scroll section right here. See that? So just in case you didn't know. Anyways, here's what this first pattern sounds like, which is the 808. So that is the 808. As you can see, I have a little roll going on in there. Now, as for the kick, I did not choose to follow the 808 pattern with the kick. I chose a totally separate kick pattern. So here that goes. So that's a fairly simple kick pattern. As you can see, you can really notice how the swing makes it a unique pattern and not necessarily traditional. As simple as it is, that swing makes it very unique. So anyways, let's go to pattern number 3 and see what that consists of. It sounds really dope, and that's supposed to be filler and for the drum pattern. So let's go ahead and see what the 4th pattern sounds like. Looks like it's just a single open hat over here. Okay. So this pattern in particular, I'm going to go ahead and open up the instrument that was used here. Because what I did was I clicked this little ping pong loop button. I turned that on. Without it, it sounds like this. What I also did was put this ping pong loop mode on, and now it sounds like this. All right. So in context with the whole mix, when that does come in, it just really sounds exciting. So let's go to the 5th pattern and see what we got going on here. It's another percussion. Another percussion gives this like a little Latin vibe going on in the background. Maybe I'll take it off for certain sections and bring it back in a different section. Let's see what the 6th pattern consists of. So as you can see, my peoples, y'all see me dancing there in the background and everything. This is one of the most exciting elements of our drum pattern, the hi-hat. The hi-hat is going to set basically the entire rhythm of the whole song. Obviously, in context, if you take the hi-hat off, you'll still have a rhythm. But once the hi-hat comes on, it kind of dominates the rhythm, and you kind of just have no choice but to follow it because it stands out so much. So that's what the hi-hat does, guys. It makes you follow the rhythm better. It makes you follow the rhythm better. So anyway, going into pattern number 7, let's see what we got. Pretty simple. These are vocal shots, vocal chants. What I did do here was bring up this echo delay quite a bit here, about 50%, and change the time to 4:0 ratio. And I brought up the volume here on the preamp a little bit. And that's about it for this vocal chant. So the next pattern, pattern 8, is gonna consist of the snare. So hear this. So as you can see, the snare pattern there is really exciting. It brings a lot of tension to the beat. And yeah, that's what it's there for. It's there to really like snap you into it. Pattern number 9 is going to be this creeper drone. And I made it with the Flex plugin that comes stock with FL Studio, which has a lot of really dope sounds in it, guys. It might really benefit you to go in there and experiment with those sounds, and really just go in there and discover, you know, a bunch of sounds that you like and use it and go crazy. There's so many parameters and so many cool things that you can manipulate about these sounds. And this is a really dope synth. It's a hit synth by FL Studio. Go check it out. Flex by FL Studio. So anyways, this is what that pattern sounds like. So in this pattern, which is pretty simple, I used what's called this little slide tool right here to create some of the notes kind of piled on to this bass note here. This bass note is held for a long time while these other slide notes kind of come in and just kind of slide into the melody instead of being percussive, you know, kind of just bends the pitch into the melody. So that's why we get this sound right here. So you get that weird alien type vibe, which is really cool. So the 10th pattern is going to consist of something similar. It's the same instrument, just a different pattern. So let's hear what the pattern is. So in this instance of this pattern, I also used some sliding notes. And the slide notes, this time they slide down an octave and upwards an octave above. A lot of things going on, pretty cool dynamics, some ups, some downs, and some excitement, and also like weird vibes. Pattern 11 is going to consist of this augmented brass plugin that I have from Arturia. I absolutely love everything from Arturia. They are excellent. Let's hear what this sounds like. Alright, so we got a nice little chord progression there. It's very short progression. It's not like some kind of techno progression or nothing like that. It's just a very short chord. And the chord, you know, it only morphs twice. So it's not too hard to keep up with. You understand? So when people listen to it, it's very simple. It's very easy to keep up with. Next element is going to be this crash, which is involved in our mix somewhere. This same crash but backwards. We're using that as a riser. And then we also have
Okay Beatz, baby.
Our signature Okay Beatz watermark. So that's obviously somewhere in that mix as well. I'm going to play it again and ride out with it. So I just want to thank you guys for listening and watching. In another video, we can mix this beat, edit it a little bit more to enhance the sonic quality of the beat in general. But anyways, if you guys want some brand new beats by Okay Beatz, go to okbeatz.com. That's OKAYBEATZ.com. There you will also find your mixing and mastering services and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. I hope you guys got some gems. Also, remember to look up Kevin King Supreme on all streaming platforms. Look up Chapo 156 on all streaming platforms. Look up Kilo Bryant, La Leyenda. Look up Jandiel El Nene Royal on all streaming platforms. Also look up Pachi Oliva, PATCHYOLIVA, Pachi Oliva. Shout out to him. So many more artists I would love to shout out and have you guys follow, but not enough time. If I missed your name, please let me know in the comment section, and I will shout you out on the next video. Thanks again for watching, my peoples. Peace.